welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally back with an E46 video. It's been a long time, but finally have an E46 video for you guys. Before we get started with today's video, check out all my links down below as they help out the channel at no cost to you. In today's video, we will be installing a custom strut bar in my BMW E46. I actually got this from a guy on Facebook. He CNCs and custom makes strut bars for a bunch of different BMWs. You can put whatever you want on the writing. I'll show you what I have. It's something special for my father that I actually had printed on the strut bar, but a lot of people go with like BMW or BMW Performance or stuff like that, but I'll show you guys that in a second. If you don't have a strut bar yet in your BMW, here's a couple of reasons why I'm putting in and why you should put one in too. Reason number one, it is going to stiffen up the whole chassis. Around corners, it's gonna feel so much better, reduce the body roll, and overall, guys, it's a custom strut bar. It's just gonna look awesome. So while it does look awesome, it is also going to add some benefit to your car in terms of handling and the everyday driving experience of your BMW, otherwise known as the ultimate driving machine. So let's get started and show you guys the strut bar. All right, taking a look at the strut bar and all the components, here's a look at it. This is the main strut bar. Again, beautiful CNC'd. Instead of the BMW logo, I had my dad's initials CNC etched into it, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to get this installed. This is another little subtle touch that I really wanted to do to the car. As you know, my headlight lenses, or the projector rather, those have his initials etched into it, and now so does the strut bar. So I think it looks super cool. But moving on, we have some hardware that is included. We have these brackets that we'll have to mount. These are the base plates that go on top of the strut bar and the other necessary hardware. These two, this bolt and this nut, affixes to here and affixes to the strut bar, which I'll show you in a minute, but this is just an overview. We even get new nuts for the top of where the strut bar mounts to, instead of using the old BMW ones that are holding in the strut. So I'll flip you guys to show one side, we'll get it mounted and move on to installing it. Super simple. These are labeled left and right, so just keep that in mind. Now it's time to break these three 13mm bolts. As you can see, San Marino popping through. Car still needs to be wet sand, or is being wet sand. That's why it looks really foggy like that. And then this has not been sprayed. I would like to spray the engine bay one day. All right, so I started to build it outside the car and realized it's a heck of a lot easier to build it inside the car. So if we take these new bolts that it came with 6, thread those on. Again, we're not going to go tight with them, just snug them up. And I may have a little less thread than most people, only because I have the strut reinforcement braces under, so I'm assuming there's less thread poking through coming up this way, but I'll tighten those up a little bit. Then you are going to take your mount and put it on. It's actually the way you'd be sitting in the car, so the right side is the right side. That's the way you sit in the car. So passenger side is right side, and we'll throw these bolts on. Not gonna snug these up too much, just leave them loose till we get everything together. Now with everything bolted up, we can throw the strut bar on. And bam, look at that, looks awesome. Now we can throw in these long bolts. Alright everyone, here's a final look at the strut bar. I could not be more happier with it. It looks absolutely amazing. The only thing killing the engine bay right now is that the ends are San Marino and the inside is still that ugly blue, but that will be changing in the future. Alright everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed a classic E46 video. I wish I'd done this sooner. I say that with a lot of things I do to my cars. I always say I wish I did this mod sooner, but this is an awesome mod that you should have on your BMW E46. I'll have linked down below where you can purchase these strut bars if you're looking to buy one for yourself. They're very affordable, they look awesome, and they're gonna add some awesome stability to the chassis. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out all of my links below, and I'll catch you in the next one.